Hi, Matt with eTrailer. Today we're going to be talking about the Thule Epos bike rack on the back of our 2025 Honda Odyssey. So this is going to be a great rack if you're looking for something that's going to be pretty mobile. If you don't want to leave it on the back of the vehicle full time, it's going to have a collapsible shank so you can store it in your garage, and it'll have wheels to help you move it too. We'll talk about that at the end of the video. Now, another thing I like about this is it's going to work with most bikes out there. But first, let's talk about how it's sitting on here with a bike on it. So right now I got this mountain bike and it's working on here pretty well. And even if you're on a really bumpy road, things are moving around a bunch, this bike is barely moving because this attaches really well since we do have it connected to the frame, but you can also mount it to the tire as well if you have a carbon frame or alternative frame bike. Now if we do need to open up our hatch, all we have to do is press on this lever here, tilts back. That's a pretty extreme tilt. I like that because the Odyssey has a large lift gate, and having this extra room is going to go a long way to getting this open. That'll be great if you're out and about, you need to do a little bit of grocery shopping, you can do that. Or if you want to get ready for your ride, you can tie your shoes right here and grab your helmet so you can get out there. And now we can close this back up, get this into the seated position, and this actually moves really easy. See, I can only use one hand here, and that's the way this tilt feature is designed. But what's really nice about that, even if you have those heavy e-bikes on here, still going to be easy to work with. This is going to be rated for one bike up to 75 pounds or two bikes up to 140 pounds. Now, to actually get it removed, all I have to do is undo and strap on each tire. This is also going to have a ratcheting strap on here. Same design that the center mass is going to have. I'll show you how that works. Right here, I just press on that, pull it out. If I need to get it extra tight, I pull against it and it secures it into place. Again, I just have it on the frame. I like connecting to the frame because I think it gives you a better hold, but you can connect it to your tire if you want a frameless contact. Now, I can take it out for a ride. Now, when it comes to the overall design right now, it doesn't take very much to put this back up, but it's not going to have a folded up position. It will have another position that will look very similar to that, but it's not designed for driving because it's not going to save you any space. This is what it looks like, just like this. And this is going to be more so designed for storage when you have it in your garage. But for now, we're just going to keep it down and make sure we put our straps back up, just so it looks a little more neat when we're driving about. Now let's get a couple measurements of this. So the first measurement I'm going to get is going to be the ground clearance. So from the furthest point back to the ground, we're going to be sitting at a little bit over 16 inches. So if you have some really heavy e-bikes back here, it's dropping down a bit. Definitely keep that in mind when you're going up those steeper inclines like a driveway or a parking lot. Now for the total distance away this sits, this is going to be sitting at 30 inches. So that's pretty standard for a 2 bike rack. And again, this is not going to have a fold-up feature for it, but I will talk about how to take it off. But right now, the nice thing about this is not going to block anything behind you, so your license plate, your backup camera, tail lights, and back window won't be obstructed. Now how we do take it off is just going to be coming over here to the shank here. That's going to be an 1.25" shank, so if you have an 1.25" receiver, it'll work, but it also has a 2-inch adapter that I'm using right now. And that 2-inch adapter will allow it to work with your 2-inch receivers, which is going to be a very common one. We're going to have this anti-rattle handle here. That'll just loosen up. I like that this doesn't require any tools to use. And it will have a lock core integrated to it, so it'll have that extra security so no one can take your rack. Locks it back there. And it's going to have this integrated pin hook, so you don't have to worry about losing the pin to this. Now for actually folding that back up, press on the inside, push it in just like that, and there we have it. It's kind of like a suitcase now. And now, I don't even have to pick it all the way up. Pick it up the back side, and you can wheel it around to wherever you need it to sit. So overall, I think this is going to be something that's going to be very convenient for you if you still need to carry those heavier bikes too. Now, if you're looking for something that's going to be maybe a little bit more affordable, I would recommend the Benton little strips and grins. Reason why I would recommend that one is going to be because, again, it's more affordable, but you can take that one out and float up the shank of that one as well. It's just going to be much heavier. And you can also put on a 2-bike adapter to that to make it into a 4-bike carrier if you want to take your whole family out and about with you. But it really just depends at what stage you're at. If you're looking for something that's going to be able to carry heavier bikes but also be lighter, or if you're just looking for something that's going to be more affordable but still can save you space in your garage. Now, if you are going to go with this, let us know how it's working for you in either a comment or review. But again, I'm Matt, and thanks for watching.